So today my sort of big boy phone, which is this absolutely massive, chunky, industrial handheld type phone, arrived. So this is a Pidion, so it's made by Bluebird, BIP-6000 enterprise handheld device. In terms of specs, it has a 806 megahertz processor, 256 megabyte of RAM and 512 megabytes of ROM, so sort of program storage. And this, I found, is actually very fast for those specs, because those specs seem fairly similar to a sort of low end, I guess, consumer phone from about a year or two ago. But it's like I said, it's really actually quite responsive, and that could be down to the Windows CE 6.1. But also it could just be down to the fact that the main browser on it is Internet Explorer Mobile, which doesn't display most websites properly, and Opera Mobile 10, which, again, these display websites very much like mobile handsets did a while ago. So certainly websites like Facebook and Twitter look like they did quite a few years ago, but that's not to say they aren't functional. And so in that regard, I find this quite a nice thing, but also it's just, obviously it comes with a dock here, quite a big dock, but also it works quite well as just a standard device. I mean, I made phone calls and stuff on this because it has got a bog standard phone dialer here, so you can see 3 have already begun to stick their numbers on it. So you can call perfectly normally on this. And obviously this has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and HSDPA communications. So, I mean, I have it programmed to my wireless network here, but due to the name of the wireless network, I can't connect it to it in the video. And I found, that works well. The signal, the reception is quite good on it. But it's only a G-type wireless, so up to 54 megabits per second. But that's more than fast enough for a device like this. Also, communication-wise, it has GSM and HSDPA, as I said, wireless LAN, and Bluetooth, which I think is Bluetooth 2 with enhanced data rate. And the HSDPA is up to 3.6 megabits per second, so it's quite an old implementation. But for a device like this, and just using it in the field, it should be perfectly fine. Also, it can come with RFID readers and GPS. But what I'm quite interested in is the barcode scanners. So if we just look, the barcode scanner is at the top there. And if you switch the phone on, you can get it to provide a sort of like a test pattern there, as you can see. And if you stick a barcode there, it will beep it. So this is the barcode from the back of a book, and if I just try and beep that, there you see, it does beep. It does acknowledge that it's there, and it should also be able to do 2D barcodes as well as just the 1D line barcodes like that one is. So looking around the device, out at the back you've got the docking port there, infrared, a scanning button, headphones, at the top obviously the barcode reader, indicator LEDs, and going around the side there's another scanning thing there. On the back we have a 3 megapixel camera with an LED flash, which I'll just go on to later, and behind there is the battery, which is something like 4,000 milliamp hours. It's huge. I mean, the battery's bigger than a lot of phones are nowadays, and that's held in by 2 latches because this is IP65 for this one and IP67 for the tough one. Obviously you've got the hand grip here because this is designed to be sort of held for scanning stuff like you see the staff do in supermarkets and the like. Also got a full-size keypad here, which is actually quite good for typing things on. You switch between the numerical keys and letter keys by pressing the dot button there. But then it's just the usual QWERTY keyboard, which is all very nice. And obviously with Office Mobile on here, you can open and edit some sort of fairly conventional documents, but Obviously this is designed for a stylus, not for big fingers. But you see, like, we've got Word Mobile here. I've just loaded like an old document I produced long ago about antibiotics and stuff, and you can see it has it on here. It has kind of kept the formatting, but I wouldn't say particularly brilliantly. But then for a screen like this, I wouldn't be too surprised by that. Also, there are a few options at the bottom. I mean, you've got bold, italics, underline, some bullet point stuff, and basic page formatting, but you're certainly not going to be doing your next, I don't know, accounts essay on this. That's for sure. Right, camera app time, which, as I said, was not particularly brilliant. And also filming, I've got Windows Media there, but also filming the app's going to probably be quite a challenge as well, because as we know, filming a camera never ends particularly well. So if I just try and have a camera in there, I know what should I put underneath. Stick a red thing so you can see here the video is very choppy, and it suffers quite badly from, so I can't really demonstrate it very well. It suffers quite badly from the jello effect, as you can see there. I mean, it's very behind. But the image quality, when it actually takes pictures, because obviously the other thing with this is it's got a massive amount of shutter lag. So if I just now, when it takes it an awfully long time to actually take the picture. So there, I mean, I've seen it take the picture about 3 or 4 seconds after I've pressed the button, which is a bit ridiculous. But the images are fairly vibrant. It chooses roughly appropriate shutter speeds, because I was shaking quite badly then, and the image is still fairly sharp. Because obviously in the business world, you do not want sharp pictures. You want sharp pictures, especially if it's for like evidence purposes. So that's all good. Video's appalling. It's like 320 by 240 at, it might be 30 FPS. So that's that. I mean, don't really know what else to say. A microphone at the bottom, speaker at the top. The dock has USB, and I think you can get a version with Ethernet as well, but this one isn't fitted with it. It's just got the power adapter and USB, which can be used for getting files off the Pidion. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one, which might just be another video about this, because it's quite a fun bit of kit.